recording. Okay, started. Well, you can record it also in expression as a backup. We never know, because sometimes my machines tend to fail. And
but you have a new laptop.
yes, but last time I wasn't able to share and it was stopping, so I don't know. And then saying network issues. So
well, we can see your video. So
yeah,
it's nice to see what you look like once in a while.
Okay, so the big question everybody's wondering about is, are we shipping this week?
So Nick says that we need to wait for some bug fixes. It was true last week, but I fixed them all.
You did?
Last week. Now we are just waiting for a big refactoring. Which is done. So I just have to test that if there are a few bugs in what I did. But so the idea is that by the end of last week I was working on the migrations from 1.6 to 1.7, like migrating taxonomies to the new module, migrating the new media, migrating content pickers, all the upgrades. And we got a few difficulties with the media library, because it wasn't working in the same way in the new library than the previous media management. The difference is that the old one was using the folders to organize the media, and the new one was not using the folders but the taxonomies, which means it had to replicate every media to a specific folder on the new media library. And migration could go slow, and people could get lost, and why? Just because we were using taxonomy. So I threw the idea about not using taxonomy anymore in the media management, in the media library, which I did and refactored it this way. So the media library is not using the taxonomy anymore, and it's also not using the media module anymore. It's completely autonomous, and the media processing has and the media library just has a dependency on the media processing, and the media processing is also doesn't have also a dependency on media. So it's just about refactoring how it's done. It's just using now the file system and the folders, actually the storage provider, to organize the media library into folders, and the folders will be reflected into the UI like it was before. So in terms of end user behavior, it's exactly the same. In terms of implementation, it's totally different. The only thing you have to care about is if you were using 1.7, you might have to re-import your media, and well, if you are using 1.x, and if you are using, by the way, 1.6, you will have to re-import your media using the upgrade tool, which is provided. And you will have to reorganize things if you had already organized your stuff in 1.7. So that's just a breaking change from 1.x to 1.7, I would say.
Yeah, basically we realized last week while dogfooding that the taxonomy layer on top of media wasn't really bringing a lot of value, if any, and that it was just complicating things. And we decided that Sebastian would spend some time trying to redo it in a way that is more simple.
It's for the future.
More sense in the end. It's better to do this refactoring now before we ship 1.7 than to have to do it later when we realize that it just doesn't work.
And if Zoltan was here, he would be very happy, because there is a nice media library service and interface for that now. So he likes it.
Have you pushed those changes up?
No. I will do, because it was just trying to do that, because if it was failing, I will not even use it. I will still use the taxonomy, but it's working very nicely. And I just have one bug I know now, which is when we move folders, I have to check conflicts in terms of file names. If you move a file to another folder, I just have to check if there is a conflict. And if there is, I have to rename the file. Look at Nick's face. What?
Can you show what you've done?
Yes, I am about to. So...
Nick is very, very nervous right now.
Yeah, he's always. How do I share here? Primary monitor. Yeah. And main advantage too is that we can remove completely the media module if we want. We won't remove it. I mean, you can on an Orchard install say I can disable media and I can disable media picker and everything will work fine. So this is also a huge benefit too. So you see,
yeah, and having something fundamental such as media depend on taxonomies was also something that was a little weird.
You can still add fields to your media based on taxonomy, which means you can use taxonomy and media. Okay.
It's actually ironic that you did that, and I actually removed the dependency between the forums module and taxonomies.
You did
yesterday as well.
Great. But you remember our discussions at the beginning of the forum module? Did you already need taxonomy? What will it add for which burden? So
exactly. Well, I got rid of it, so it's
great. So it's consistent. So now you also nice addition. We have a nice little icon for the media library now. Don't you like it? I made it this morning, and Sivke didn't help me.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, we have a very nice.
Dumb question. Where do you where or how do you add these?
Technically, or
what, the icons?
Yeah, do you create them on your own and then add them into the library, or is there a library of existing icons?
Oh, this one I took inspiration from fam icon, the Bootstrap icons. I didn't copy paste anything. I just looked at the icon itself and I tried to do the same.
Yeah, so that's an interesting question that Elon is asking, because I'm actually I've started redrawing some of those icons in a vector format, so that we can have a library of standard icons for Orchard that we can use
here,
and that will be glyphs that will scale properly on a Retina display, for example.
Okay, so what have you done?
Yeah, we don't care about the icon. Forget about the bloody icon. Just show us the stuff.
Yeah, I just want to see the module.
Can anybody hear Sebastian?
No, Sebastian.
I was muted. Since when?
For quite a while, actually.
I don't know why. I said it was me. Okay, sorry.
Somebody muted me too.
So okay, so someone is muting people.
Wasn't me.
So I'm muting everyone who doesn't have to speak. And the ones who make too much noise. Piotr unmuted himself. Okay, so let's go. So it's not about having an icon set, it's about having a font which is resizable, vectorized actually. Okay, so this one is a big font well known from Bootstrap, and I'm just using it in the media library module. Later we might have it in the admin, in the dashboard, available for everything. Yep, so that's it. So those ones are using, and this one too, where this one here is also a font awesome from Bootstrap. So the differences are very light. Maybe something you haven't seen is the set of fixes I also did for, well, the bugs which were blocking, and you will see it's very nice. So this is working the same. Okay, it's just the same experience, the same features, everything is the same. You can still have hierarchies here. You can move things, but it will fail because the file is already existing. This is the last bug I need to fix. Something which is new maybe for you is when I go to create a page. Let me enable my super speed. And if I add a media, look at this nice pop-up, completely clean, no menu on the left, and it handles postback. So if I say now images import, you see it's still clean. It's a very nice pop-up. Number navigation on the left, and then I can select and poof.
Very nice.
How did I do it? Let me think. It's just about, so when the pop-up is showing up, it's also detecting that it is a pop-up, and it adds a class to the main document, and then the CSS just say if you have this class, like something called pop-up, then it hides the menu from everywhere, and it's persistent because it's automatic, so it finds.
Yeah, I need to look at this class, and there is something that I'm injecting to the admin in one of my modules that I need to hide as well. So I need that pointer.
But here it's a specific case because it's an iframe. It's the same document, but the color box plugin injects an iframe. So that's why I couldn't. So Bertrand was suggesting me to use the local storage, the session storage, but here we can't do that because if I was doing session storage, it will be visible by this window. So this menu will also be lost because it's an iframe inside the same document. It's not like another window. It's different. But so yeah, it's very nice. I like it. It's completely unobtrusive and yep. So every time, this is maybe some work. Well, this has been voted, so this is some work we'll do later. Moving those libraries into a reusable module, or the jQuery module, or JavaScript libraries module. This is the color box that I'm using, and we might want to use it at some other points. Done. Yeah, also Bertrand suggested that this close icon might be better on the top right. I don't disagree.
It's more familiar.
Yeah. Escape.
Yeah, and you still have a few inconsistencies actually when it's not in a pop-up like that. You have an actual close button. And which is more doing like something like a back.
Yes, this is different. So those close buttons are, for instance, here.
Yeah, that one.
And close means close the import. Yes.
Yeah, there is something that's not quite clear here.
How should it be called? Discard or whatever?
Cancel.
Media management, cancel. Because it's not cancel because you have imported your stuff. It's just go back. Go back to the. And same thing for the image editor.
Back.
So
the close button that's on the bottom right is actually doing what that is different? So now you have a cancel button.
So this close is closing the wall, select the media, and this one is in the same pop-up. It's just going back. Say okay, stop importing. Same thing if you had.
What's the cancel button here?
Where here it's like the close.
You had cancel with nothing else. So
yeah, cancel and close are the same.
Yeah,
it's cancel select.
The cancel one in this case probably. When you're in the pop-up, I think yeah, you have that icon.
So at the beginning I didn't have this close button.
Yeah.
I just add cancel, but when you're in import, you can say cancel from here. That's why I add close. I could type escape, but it doesn't work.
How about clear? Is it to clear selections as well, or is
no?
it,
This means cancel the whole select media thing.
Sure.
So yeah, it might be more consistent to remove this cancel button because we have one here, and put it on the top right so it's more obvious.
Yeah.
Yep. But it looks nice, at least. Phew. And escape is lost sometimes. Okay. Okay, so this is it for the changes. I will push it as soon as I have fixed the remaining bugs.
Can you just can you load that pop-up back up just one more time? Are you in that screen still? Just go to click on one of the images.
Start recording again. Okay. I know.
Okay, so does anybody have objections to this big change?
Why would they? Fuck you if you are.
Just one quick question. Any of you guys can hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, Matt.
Does this change any of the media import stuff? I missed the first few minutes because I was late. I'm sorry about that. Does this change importing media items at all? Because I just finished working on a module that allows you to import Dropbox stuff from Dropbox.
It won't. It might change very few things because you must be using the import media service.
Okay.
But right now there is still this one, but it takes like 2 arguments instead of 1, and there is another one which is import media from a file directly. So, but
Okay.
So you will have to refactor something, but so few.
Oh, that's no worries. All right, cool.
And
Thanks.
otherwise everything else will work. Yeah, you also had to provide a term ID, like the location where to import it, and now it's no more a term ID, it's a folder. Which folder? But you get it as we were getting the term ID before, so it should be very easy to change.
Okay, lovely. Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you for and show it. Oh, demonstration. Go.
A demo.
Yeah.
Can I do that next week? I still need to change a few things.
Are you a friend of Piotr?
I'm still quite busy copying and pasting all of Sebastian's nice CSS from the web search module, so I need to finish that, and then it'll look nice, and I can show you.
CSS, nice. Okay. Do it.
Well, I wanted to keep it consistent, and I couldn't have done it myself.
Yeah, it's better like this. Make it awesome.
Yeah, but I'll have a demo ready for next week with lots of kittens, because kittens are better than puppies.
So if you can do the SkyDrive implementation too, it will be nice.
Actually, with what I've done, it shouldn't be too difficult to take all the client side stuff.
And then after Flickr,
and I could just do more copy and pasting.
Amazon, whatever.
Flickr might be interesting too.
Yeah, that would work, definitely. I've been enjoying working with Knockout, actually.
Great.
Okay.
Sorry, what were we using taxonomies for?
So what was looking like a file system was actually
a taxonomy.
A taxonomy.
And now it's just the file system.
Now it's just a file system, like it was, yeah.
Okay. I agree with that, and all good. My only one thing is that it may actually highlight the issue that we need to go back and look at taxonomies and make them performant. If that was that the issue?
Make them what?
No, that wasn't the issue.
Oh, sorry. Okay, fine.
The issue was that there was kind of a disconnect between the abstract organization of the media and their physical location, and it caused problems at import and it necessitated import, which was a problem in itself. And afterwards,
it will still need import.
Yeah, but that is a lot more lightweight.
Yes, it's just about creating a content item for each of the media. It's not about creating new media and new media items. And
so they're not content items anymore?
Yes, they are. It's just that,
okay.
It's just that before they were content items and they were placed somewhere. Yeah,
there was a media were all in a flat structure, in a flat directory, and we were imposing structure onto that using taxonomies. So I think the main problem really was that was a completely unnecessary abstraction, because we were recreating what we already had. We were recreating a file system over taxonomies, which is, when you think about it, really convoluted and useless.
It's wrong.
It is wrong. Yeah.
Taxonomies shouldn't be used as a file system, so absolutely.
For me, it was a clear mistake.
Yeah.
But and I'm partly responsible for it.
I actually didn't even know we were doing that.
You didn't?
No.
Okay. Oh, Zoltan, we actually predicted that. Sebastian predicted that you would say that before the meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Well, it seems unpredictable.
We thought that if we had objections, they would come from you, and that you would insist on using taxonomies for that.
No, actually, I liked the change. So
good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
so
this will make it into the repository today, Sebastian.
I have some meetings this afternoon. It should.
Okay. Well, once you've fixed that remaining bug about moving.
It's about moving. Moving doesn't work.
Yeah. Okay, great. Does anybody else have demos today? I have a short one, but
short one.
Anybody else has
she said.
What?
She said.
At least he's in a good mood.
Nick is trying to understand.
Nick does. He's British. No second.
It's a lot less complicated.
Nick didn't get it by the look of his face.
What is it? What are you talking about?
This really is turning into the Muppet Show. Ha!
Oh, we made it again. This is exactly it, actually.
What?
Okay, so do your demo, please.
Okay.
I was no more presenting. Okay, everything I showed you. Okay, it's weird.
Okay, so Link is a pig.
Okay.
You're so fake.
Trying to present. I'm trying to, but as I said, Link is a pig.
Are you running it in Chrome?
Yes.
Will that help?
Oh, come on. I'm clicking on that thing and nothing is happening. Am I even allowed to present?
Yes, you're a presenter. We did the change last year. Everyone is a presenter by default.
Right. So.
Because one day I was not here and you could do nothing because I was the only presenter.
Well, so now it won't even expire?
No, it's the same meeting again and again every week.
Oh, so you mean it's a free meeting place that anybody in the world can use?
Exactly. Anytime.
Nice. Oh, this is ridiculous. It doesn't work. I have a pop-up. There is nothing in it, but it says share monitor. All monitors, primary, secondary. Okay. So tell me when you can see something.
I can see you.
You can?
I can see Nick too.
Oh, that's beautiful, right? Tan.
And your teeth are so white. It looks like there is some enhancement somehow on the picture.
Oh no, just.
You see what I mean?
Just a lot of brushing.
That's what you said.
Photoshopped on the fly.
It's because of my tan.
You are so.
You can
tan.
still see nothing?
No.
Glastonbury sun, man. No, I still can't see anything, Bertrand. Pierre, do you have a demo?
Next week.
Okay, let's give it 10 more seconds and. Okay, you know what? I'll leave the session and I'll rejoin. In the meantime, I don't know. I'll be back in a second. I hope.
Bertrand is trying to show us something and you can see people leaving the meeting. Will you leave?
I'm trying to.
Someone could just boot them out. So Sebastian, around this HQL stuff, I need to do it distinct.
They are all distinct by default.
It's not coming up with distinct.
Oh, because you have joins, you have left, okay.
I have multiple joins, but it should be doing it distinct across everything, and it's not.
Forget it. SQL.
I'm not doing SQL. I'm so close to getting this thing working with HQL. Can't I just add a distinct or something in here and just push it?
If it works and doesn't break anything.
Well, it will change the interface.
Well, it's okay. But it's weird. But first try if it works.
What, make the change, push it, and then check?
But not for 1.7, okay, not too late.
No, I'm waiting for you to push 1.7.
You can do it locally, and also add some unit tests and it should be okay.
Yeah, well, I'll wait for 1.7 to go out anyway.
Okay.
Before I push any other changes.
Oh, in the meantime, I will show you some new websites from that I found. Nice ones, actually.
What meantime?
Well, you haven't shared anything yet, so.
I am now.
So this one is from Hello Computer. Samuel, the one you saw at Harvest, he showed this. It showed this website to us during presentation.
Is it live now?
This one is live, not the
I
not
see.
the one
The
we can
document
talk
one.
about, but the
Yeah,
one
the
this one we
document
can
one.
talk about.
Yeah.
It's a bit slow. But it's nice. It's very nice.
Yeah, the UI is great. It's a joy to just click through.
The social integration needs to be in pop-ups rather than open up a new window. But yeah, it's nice.
There is one I can share, so let's try this one too. When I say I can share, it doesn't work when I type it in link. This one too. This one, that window is from thatwindow.com is from CSDAN.
You want to talk about websites that used to be Orchard, but that are not anymore?
I know two of them that we don't want to talk about sad things.
Which ones are those?
We could talk about it, yeah, let's talk about it. So there is a big website which was Orchard, which is now WordPress.
And who's
What?
that?
Yeah, Microsoft Jobs blog.
Oh
And
no!
Jesus.
I thought someone reskinned that a while ago.
Yes, and then they reskinned it
Yeah.
again, but
And
on
now it's
WordPress. And if you look at how it's done, it will be done in one day on Orchard. That's so easy. It's just one blog, taxonomy, one Twitter widget, done.
Why did they change over?
So they gave a number of reasons. I'm going to remain vague because it's between the customer and me. One of them is the hosting company that had very, very, very bad support.
But
You can't imagine support being worse than that. Pretty much, it's horrible.
Microsoft, it should have been Azure, right?
It wasn't. I've tried several times to convince them to go to Azure, but let's not go there.
Okay,
Um,
sorry.
And the second biggest issue for them was they are completely non-technical people, and they just couldn't find their way around the admin, TinyMCE, and all that stuff. And I'm suspecting that one of the main people who drove that change is very much used to WordPress, and you know, when somebody is used to something, it's very, very hard to convince them that the new tool is actually just as good. So,
No, fair enough.
yep.
Was there another one? There's a second site?
Yes. I don't know if we can cite it. I'm sure. Yeah, why not? Ilan, can I cite the site that?
Are you the .co.uk site?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead. I don't know.
So this was the biggest, one. It's not the biggest. It was a big website. Patient.co.uk is also is on I don't know what, but the site hasn't changed an inch, and now it's no more Orchard. So I don't know. So this one, but we have new ones. It's okay. We have more new ones than ones who left. So
Yeah, wasn't this guy meant to present or something?
that's why I didn't present. Maybe
We don't really know the whole story. We actually don't know any of the story.
we just know that it's no more Orchard.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know,
But look at the ones I've just shared.
there has got to see some movement both ways. I mean, it's normal.
Always. They will come back.
Yeah.
Or they will cry.
Or I mean, I think it'd be it behooves us to find out why that .co.uk changed. Did you contact him per our conversation?
No, I thought you would do so.
Okay, I will then.
I don't even have his email, I think. But maybe one of the main reasons is that they haven't seen the media management module and the workflow module.
Oh, they're from Leeds. Oh, that's why. Oh.
What?
They're from Leeds. That's why.
Yeah, I think we've also seen quite a lot of criticism towards TinyMCE.
TinyMCE, yeah, I understand. Yeah.
And there's definitely something to be done around that.
There is something, but I'm not sure that there is also anything we can do, because the model is wrong. Like editing some text and trying to do some layout inside the text and.
Yeah, so actually for Microsoft, I hooked them up with LiveWriter in the hope that it would alleviate some of their problems. And they did see that as an improvement, but still WordPress won over that. And apparently they prefer to use the editor in WordPress, which is TinyMCE.
I don't know.
Well, anyway, it's highly customized, whatever it is, but they prefer to use the WordPress UI, whether it's because they are used to it or because it's better. So definitely there is something to be learned from that, and we should look at that more closely.
Well, the current WordPress management editor is better than what we have in 1.6 for sure. So that might be also a reason. When you want to add images in 1.6, it's not nice. In WordPress it's better. In 1.7 it's better.
They also had some basic formatting issues. It was difficult for them to do some basic things with TinyMCE. So we should really look at that closer and see what we can do to get
like in Squarespace, like the table. Yeah, you can create columns easily. Yeah.
Are those the ones that Squarespace is the one you tweeted me, isn't it?
Yeah, in Squarespace they have a nice editing story for layouting the content like this. You can create columns and change.
I like the way Ghost does it. Have a look at Ghost, the Kickstarter project.
No.
That's really nice UI.
And Nick showed it to me this morning. It's pretty cool.
Give us a link.
Okay.
I have it right here if you want it.
Yeah, if you could paste it in.
I want it from Nick.
Well, then you'll get it from Nick.
Yeah, hold on.
It's weird. It just sounded weird. Is it TinyMCE? Just.
That's alright, I've got it.
It's done.
That's the Kickstarter project. And
it's cool.
Yeah, the UI is pretty funky.
Funky. It's funky.
It's I mean, funky isn't really nice. I just wonder whether we can do something similar with a little bit of a mix of what they're doing for Squarespace as well as the other link I sent you. Which was...
Well, it's just £200,000. We can buy them.
So, well, yeah, they're a team of 4, I think, working on it. So
it's Markdown, and on the right you see that's exactly what we have.
I think the point is that the implementation may not be that difficult to go after.
It's a big difference to what we have, because they have editing on full screen.
We have it.
With
We have
on
it.
the left and the right.
We have
Which
it.
is very different.
Well, there is it also in WordPress, and we have it. What is nice is that their scrolling is synchronized. I just saw 2 seconds of something, so yeah.
Is anybody sharing screen at this point?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm just we look at it offline, and a guy is talking a lot apparently. Yeah.
Oh, they are doing. Look at that! They are doing Markdown.
That's what I said.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's exactly the same editing experience.
No, because when you scroll, they don't scroll.
Oh, it's synchronized.
Yeah,
okay, well, we can do that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that there's the way the UI is laid out is
full screen.
It seems very well. At the moment, we've just got our Markdown editor is just these 2 little boxes on a.
This is a nice demo. In the real life, they want to create columns and organize things, and like in Squarespace. So you have to be careful with the demo.
Yes, I'm not saying copy what they've done. I'm saying.
Oh, get inspiration. Yeah, we have. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
As well as front
take what
and
is
Squarespace.
very nice in the demo and try to do it even better and integrate it with other things we find very nice.
Exactly. I just wonder whether we could have like a technical mode or I don't know, 2 different editing experiences or something.
Yeah, I'm wondering if actually pushing Markdown as the default would be something that would work with people, or if it would be more of a turn down.
I don't think.
What do people think about
I think people are always copy pasting from Word or something like that, and it will not work.
Yeah, but copy pasting from Word is the root of all evil.
Yeah. But
Well, you say maybe when you paste in, maybe we could capture the paste through JavaScript.
you can do that, but
That's the root of all evil.
Yeah. Actually, CK editor does an automatic cleanup when you paste from Word. So they have thought about that.
TinyMCE does as well if you turn it on.
Really?
Yeah,
yes.
Great.
yeah, it does.
We should really turn that on.
Yeah.
Why would we not?
We need to make TinyMCE extensible through features and modules.
It needs to be upgraded as well.
So we can say like someone can customize his TinyMCE.
Yes.
Yeah, the Monarch has done a nice example of that with the TinyMCE Deluxe module. There is also extensibility. Actually, I added that.
Yeah, we can talk about it.
Okay.
You got a demo, Bertrand?
I'll try again. Okay, that seems faster.
Samsung
me
has
when
a
you can
new
see
nice little laptop you should buy.
What?
Samsung is releasing a new nice little
Yeah.
laptop. Same as
I just
what
got
you have,
one of those.
Yeah, but I'm
with
broke.
Haswell and faster, lighter,
The URL.
12 hours battery. You have this one, Adrian? The new one with the Haswell?
Yes. Yeah, I love it.
I didn't know you could buy it already.
Connecting.
If it's the same one.
Loading.
If it's the Haswell computer.
No, but my laptop works very well. It's just Link that is. Okay, so it gave up apparently.
No, I can see the screen.
You can see it?
It's loading for me.
It's on me as well.
You don't care, I'm
Because-
recording, so you go.
Oh, it says Elon's presenting.
Oh yeah, it's Sebastian who's the important this time.
Yeah, but it says Elon's presenting.
Yeah. He stole the. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was
Can anybody see the screen?
He
Yeah.
stole my screen. Why did you steal my screen?
Oh my
Even?
god!
That's extremely rude.
Can you see the screen?
Stop it.
Yes, it's recorded.
That's awesome.
To do that. As if it wasn't difficult enough. The crazy thing is that you won't see much actually, even if I present. For such a small demo, is kind of crazy. Yeah, I don't know why Link is behaving that way. It's just,
Oh, it's loading.
yeah. Okay, can you see it?
Loading.
You're presenting, but your second. Okay, we can see it now.
Okay.
Yep.
So you have lots of screens in our chart, lots of admin screens where you have a few checkboxes.
Again.
And here I'm hitting
Oh.
CTRL+SHIFT+A
Control Shift. Okay, Control.
because
Why
Control A is going to do that. and there is no way you can block it in all browsers.
Oh,
So,
okay.
CTRL+SHIFT+A is close enough to what you're used to, and it cycles between selecting everything, selecting nothing, and restoring the selection you had before you started hitting the keys. And this works across all screens in our chart, so you can use that for user management, for pretty much anything. And it even has some funny features when you have multiple series of checkboxes on a page. You can, if you put the focus on one checkbox and you hit CTRL+SHIFT+A, it will actually only affect that collection of checkboxes and leave the other ones alone, which can be pretty useful as well. So this is just meant to be the beginning of implementing keyboard shortcuts everywhere, and it does rely on an external script that just it doesn't have to be specifically implemented for anything. Yeah, so for example, here I'm going to focus on this one, and now I can turn on and off just those checkboxes. So this will work on any chart screen, and next I'm going to implement CTRL+SHIFT+S for saving, that sort of thing. So yeah, it's just beginning to implement keyboard shortcuts everywhere. So I could actually push that into 1.7, or we can wait. That's it.
Let's wait until after. Let's wait until after the release. I think.
Right.
We could actually have a select all checkbox on all screens in Orchard. So it's this is really nice, but only if you know about the keyboard shortcuts.
I think that should go hand in hand.
Well, once we have more than one shortcut, we can have a documentation topic that explains them. People who look for keyboard shortcuts will find them.
Yep.
Is that something we could put on the homepage of the admin?
No, the homepage is the dashboard is another matter. The dashboard should be customizable, and this is a feature we have to do.
Yeah.
Because it's crazy today when you go on the admin, and that doesn't make sense. And maybe a feature will be to add the shortcuts in one of the widgets on the dashboard when the dashboard is extensible.
Yeah, so this script that I showed is just I just added it to admin.js, which is something that gets added to all the admin
maybe it
pages.
could be part of the admin effort to reorganize the administration by using Bootstrap or something like that, or and because I'm sure maybe Bootstrap is coming also with some ideas for that, and we could integrate with that. Well, I'm just throwing the idea of using Bootstrap in the admin. That's it.
I thought you were against that at one point.
Okay. Is that it for today? I don't want to do triage now.
Okay.
I have a meeting soon. If 1.7 is released this week, you'll know it.
Well, why don't you tell us beforehand? Send out an email.
Yeah, I will tell you before because I want you to try the version before to check everything's working, and like we did last time. 2 times ago it failed. I don't know if you remember. Last time you tried and you found things, even unique. So we'll try it again. When it's ready to be released, I'll send it to you and you'll try it.
I promise I will give it a look.
Thanks.
Not a problem.
Okay, great. So the one, so Piotr is right. The laptop you need is the new ActiveBook 9.
13-inch monitor. It's a bit bad, isn't it?
It's okay. And but it's an Haswell, which means the battery will be 12 hours. 12 hours. And 3,200 pixels by 1800. It's crazy.
Yeah, well, actually, I only need about 30 seconds of battery on my laptop because I just use it to move from the office to the living room.
You know, you should actually let your laptop power down once in a while. It's good for your battery.
It has a battery management thing that is supposed to optimize the life of the battery already.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the screen is very nice. Wow.
It's better than Retina.
Yeah. Is it a touchscreen?
Yes, it's a Windows 8.
Ooh, nice.
I'm getting that. I need a new laptop.
How much do they charge for this?
It is supposed to be 1,500 euros, which might be $1,500.
Yeah, it's about half of what I paid for.
Someone over to me. Cool.
Yeah, very nice.
Okay, so see you next week
Yep.
with lots of new 1.7 websites.
I need a Retina display to test those new icons.
Yes, too. Or let's make the next Orchard conference $2,000 and have it as a gift for every attendee,
Yeah.
like they do at. Yeah, did you go to the build this year?
What did they give this year?
They gave the Surface Pro, and
That's nice.
They gave a second tablet.
yes, but a Pro this time.
Have you got a spare Pro going?
I could use one for drawing. It's really nice for drawing.
I would like a spare Surface Pro if you have one going. Not that I'm being a scap or anything.
I never got the answer code.
Let's wait for a new one with an Haswell chip. Okay, let's see you next week. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Say bye.
Bye everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye.
See ya.
Yeah.